Well, the producer in sports is pretty intricate. The best way I like to describe it, and everybody knows this analogy that I use, is the producer is the coach, the director is the quarterback, but the producer has to call the plays. There's so much going on a motorsports event or golf or track and field where there's a lot of things going on. The director just has to keep up with the puck, if you will, or the leader, or whatever the storyline might be. But the producer's job is really to be making the television. He has to be, as soon as he's got the director where he wants him, he's got to be thinking 3 more moves ahead. And on top of that, you're talking to the announcers, you're proofing graphics, the associate director's trying to get you to get your commercials in. By and large, though, if you don't get the commercials in, you're not going to keep your job as a producer. That's kind of job number one.
When a television property has lived at one place for so long, you have to have a lot of respect for that, and we do. So you only get one chance to make a first impression, and at the same time, we have a lot of respect for what's been done before us. So yeah, I wouldn't say it's pressure, because every show we go into, we want to do it the best way we can, but we're mindful of what it is and what we want to do. Some of the things NBC is doing differently is the extended coverage. You're doing the additional hours of the pre-race show. Try and give it a little bit more sense of place, and show people what this is all about, how the day begins, how the 500 itself is more than just a day. It's a weekend, it's a month. Try and get that that big event theme out there.
I think the greatest challenge will be trying to keep a lid on the excitement, because it is the Indianapolis 500. I think you balance it out with not getting through, but enjoying the lead up. Because there's so much that goes on. With the Grand Prix of Indianapolis, the practice days, qualifying weekend, carb day, and then it's quite the journey to get to race day. So I wouldn't say getting through all of that, but enjoying that as part of the journey. And part of the management, of the race. And then when we, enjoy the pre-race, enjoy the build-up, enjoy the day, what it is, everything that the Speedway offers. But then kind of almost similar to the 33 drivers when it's time for the green flag to fly, for myself, for Townsend, for Paul, just go into race mode.
So it's a difficult job. It's not an easy job, but it's a fun job. I love the challenge of that. I love the challenge of the breaking moment and bringing the news of what's going on, or this is happening, or the pit strategy and how things flop or flip-flop in a race, or telling a great story about how a driver got here, kind of bringing home that story of why you should care about this driver. And I think that's the cool thing about being a pit reporter, is that you get all those elements. You get the breaking news element, you get the storytelling element, and all those things are fun to do. So I love pit reporting. I mean, to me, given my druthers, would I rather do NBA sidelines or be a pit reporter? I love being a pit reporter because you're such an integral part of the story, whether it's pit strategy or that storytelling aspect. I think it's so much fun.